Hello everyone, this is Michelle over at Shell's Nails. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Let's make an order with me. Today the order is a Trifecta, which is a 3 solid color set, a chrome set, and a design level set. So first off, the order, all 5 sets were in this medium round shape. I use Opre's nail tips for this, and I'm just cleaning up the front, and then I am forcing the primer into each nail. I use by Chloe primer, and I just make them sticky so that the polish adheres better, so there's no chipping or anything, and I just force it into each nail, creating that sticky layer. He chose this lemon juice color. It is a highlighter, bright yellow, neon yellow, and I'm going to add 2 coats, curing for 30 seconds between each coat, and then I am going to top coat it. Today I'm using a tempered top coat to give it extra durability. The next set is a milky base with a glitter top. There's an inspo picture of an outfit with this look, and if I can figure it out, I will add it here somewhere, maybe in the top corner, if I can figure it out. I am fairly new to this, so I'm not sure if I know how to do it, but I will try. But this outfit that was the customer's was a very kind of sheer milky white with a blue purple shift glitter, and this glitter that I had matched perfectly. It looks kind of yellow in the pot, but once it goes on, it's got this blue purple shift to it. So I add that to each nail, just 1 layer, because it is a chunky glitter, so I don't want to add too much bulk to the nail, and I do make sure that it's cleaned up around the edges. Once that's done, I'm going to add that to each nail, 1 layer to each nail, and cure for 30 seconds. And then once that's finished, I am going to add that tempered top coat to each one, because it also is not a very thick top coat, but it's a fairly thicker top coat. It has a nice consistency, and since this glitter is kind of chunky, we need to smooth it out after we cure that top coat. So I'm using my favorite buffer. It's from Tropical Shine. I've been using these buffers for years and years. They come in 180 grit, and I believe the other one is 80 grit. Let me look here. We have 180 and we have 100. So the one I'm using right here is the 100 grit. Like I said, I've been using these for years and years and years. I love these buffers. So I'm going to just buff down these nails so that they're smooth and so that the top coat will go on nicely. I just want them as smooth as possible at this point. And I make sure to go around all the edges as well. Make sure none of the glitters are hanging off. I brush off all of the extra dust, because I don't have a dust collector, so I do have to brush it all off. And as you see, I also used a lint-free wipe with some alcohol on it to further take off any dust. And now I'm just going to top coat it again with that tempered top coat and bring back the shine. That's probably the most satisfying part, is bringing back the shine after you have filed it and made it matte, and now it is nice and glossy again. I do like to hang my nails upside down for a few seconds even out the top coat. That was the finished of both of those. The next set again is the same length and shape, that medium round, and the inspiration was a pair of shoes, which was a red pink patent leather that they wanted to match. So I am again, I have the perfect color to match, and we're going to add 2 coats onto these nails, curing for 30 seconds in between, and then we'll do a top coat. This next set, I don't know why I didn't get any footage of it. It is a chocolate brown, and we're going to do this magic white chrome over the top using the chrome effect from Daily Charm. I find that it just adds the chrome on perfectly. The magic white chrome is also from Daily Charm, and I'm going to put the clear coat on, cure it for 60 seconds, and then brush and burnish that chrome onto the top. I don't have much footage of this. I don't know what happened, so we're just getting a little snippet here, and then you'll see the finished product at the end. I will put a top coat on after I burnish in the chrome. I will also file around the edges to make sure that the top coat is secured enough and there's no chance of chipping. I didn't mention, but that brown is from Nails by Deb. And now this one is going to be the design level set. So again, it is that medium length nail, and it is a round, and we're just putting on this perfect red from Madame Glam because it is the perfect red. And I don't think the screenshot from my phone showed up, so I will also try to add a picture here of the inspiration. It's another outfit with a plaid skirt, so I tried to imitate the plaid skirt with stamping plates on that red background, and the stamps will be black and white. And then I will also do a micro French in black on all of them. You'll see a little bit more of the footage on this one because I thought you might want to see more of the stamping. I like to watch other people's stamps. I don't know if you guys as well, but you can watch the stamping as I make it, and you can see all the different layers and techniques I use. I am still not in frame as much as I would like, so please bear with me. Oh, here we go. Here's the outfit. I did show it. That is what we're trying to emulate and recreate in nails. So I thought that this stamping plate on Conad was perfect, and I tried using some of the others, but that Conad one was just perfect. And I'm going to use a Make Your Own from Maniology to add the white. I do use She Modern sticky stamping polish. It just lets me take my time. I'm not in a rush because it's not drying so quickly. So I do have a little bit more time to play with it and to get everything lined up correctly. correctly. And here in a moment you'll see how these stamps aren't quite long enough for these long nails. So I will, I know medium is not long, but according to the Conad plate, medium is long. So I will use a method to kind of, I guess, add more to the top by just restamping or repicking up the image and then lining up those lines so that it looks like one continuous line instead of having that blank space at the top. I don't think I do it in frame, unfortunately, but there you go. You can see how it lined up, and it looks like it was one continuous stamp instead of me having to stamp it twice in order to get that length. I think I am getting better at trying to stay in frame. I still struggle. I'm just so used to bringing the nails up close to my face when I am working on them. So therefore, it's not in frame as much as I would like. I'm still working on it. Eventually, I will get it right. Using a cotton round in 100% acetone to clean the plate. You don't want to use fingernail polish remover, as there are additives to fingernail polish remover that can gunk up the plate and make it so that your polish is no longer able to fit in the grooves in order to pick up a clean image. I'm also using a jelly stamper, a square stamper on this instead of like the monocle stamper, because these are straight lines, and in order to get straight lines it's best to use one of the ice cube stampers. It just is more rigid and is better able to get those straight lines. Ended up finishing this whole hand off camera, but I'm going to finish this one on camera. So let me show you. I'm going to use this Maniology M336 in order to get the white lines. And most of the nails have 4 or 5 lines, so I will be doing it 4 or 5 times on each nail. It is time consuming, but it works the best to get those good details. I use the flat side of the scraper to pull off any of the stamp I do not want to use. It just kind of cleans it up. And between each one, yes, I will be having to clean the plate. I think there's a couple of horizontal, and then there is a couple vertical white lines that I do. These creation videos can take a little time, like this one is, I believe, going to be right around the 30 don't know if you all like those long content. If you could let me know if you like the long content. If not, I can try to figure out how to go shorter. I think I just put too much into each video, but if you would like me to shorten it, I would be happy to try. Or if you like the long content, if you could just let me know. I know I like to watch the long content and the short content. I'm addicted to watching TikToks, but yet I will also watch like those ASMR self-nail videos as well, which are what they say. They're ASMR. They're just the sounds of doing the nails. I'm not able to do that. I haven't figured out how to make it work, but maybe someday we can do an ASMR. In the meantime, I will end up doing a music background and music to fill in the quiet times when I'm not talking. I also sped up this video. I believe it's at 2. It might be at 3. I'm not really sure how fast I sped it up. It's at 2.5. So if you want me to slow it down, we can do that too. Speed it up. Just let me know in the comments if you want. No obligations. And if you haven't yet subscribed, if you could please subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm wanting to grow this channel, and anyone who wants to subscribe is welcome, and I just would like to make this a nice little community for us. As you can see, it's kind of the same process, just over and over again until we create all 10 nails. If we're making all 10 match, it is a lot of repetitive, doing the same thing over and over again in order to create a cohesive set. Went ahead and sped it up. We have finished stamping on all 10 nails. The one hand is completely done. It already has the micro black French. This one still needs that layer. I'm going to put a top coat down between the 2 layers just in case I make a mistake. I would hate to have to use acetone and take the entire stamped image off in order to paint over the top. So there it is, just glossy top coat. And now I'm going to put that micro French on. I'm going to use Nails by Dev's black, Addicted to Black, it's her black painting gel. It's a nice thin consistency, but you can get some good sharp lines out of it. And I am going to paint the tip of each nail in a micro black French. Again, I'm trying to keep it in frame. It's not easy. I am also painting the tip of the nail to try to make everything look seamless. I didn't want the red poking out, so I did paint the edge of the nail as well. And when I top coat, I'll make sure I top coat over that so that there's no chipping. If you were to go to a nail salon, they do try to paint the tips of the nails as well. It does create kind of a better adhesion to where there's not a loose edge. I don't find that there's a loose edge in gel, not like there was in regular lacquer. In regular lacquer, I definitely had to paint that free edge a little bit to keep the paint from chipping off. There you go. And I'm going to take the same nail from the other side and match them to see if they match, to see if they line up. Because I want the whole set to have the same look, the same French manicure, the same, size of the micro French. And I find the best way to do that is to hold the nails side by side and kind of compare the two. If the one doesn't match the other, I will take it off and I will start over. French is deceptively easy looking. It is not. It takes a lot of practice and a steady hand in order to get a good French, and also in order to get a French that matches each other, so that you're not getting one lopsided or one longer than the other, etc. Tips all look the same. Now I'm going to top coat this second hand. I think I threw it back in the lamp for a minute. And now I'm just going to top coat it again. I am using this Opur top coat from Korea. It's a very glossy, shiny top coat. And again, it has a little bit thicker viscosity. I do like it to add a nice shine. I kind of jump between top coats. I don't really have a favorite top coat. I kind of, just depending on my mood, I will jump between them. This one, I find that a lot of the Korean top coats definitely have a better shine to them. When I want something really shiny, I will reach for one of the Korean ones. I do really like this top coat. Funny story, I tried to get this top coat a few years ago and my order was canceled after I had placed the order. I think I placed it through G-Market, which is a Korean retailer. It's kind of similar to Amazon, but it does ship worldwide. But halfway through, they said that I could not buy gel polish off their site, so they ended up canceling my order. I did end up finding this through another retailer. I'm not sure who I bought it through, though. I'm trying to think if it wasn't. Maybe it was Tester Korea. Tester Korea is another Korean website, so the shipping is pretty high to get stuff. I also know that we could do Luna Beauty, which is an Australian company, but it has Japanese and Korean products on their site. Anyway, we have finished the 5 sets for this order. Just a moment, you can see all of them as a full project, a full order. I do like putting them on the cards. I think it makes them look very classy and very nice. Who wouldn't be excited to get that in the mail package just for you? Here's the finished product, and here's all 5 together. Thanks so much for stopping by. See you later.